I often work with smell, and so I've been collecting my family tree of smell, smell from each member of my family, and each little scapula was decorated with a picture of a sparrow because we're all migrants.
It was a four-legged
sparrows.
A four-legged sparrow.
A four-legged sparrow. No, that was a two-legged sparrow. And so out of that grew a work for feeding sparrows. Yeah. It was originally for a sculpture that could be only viewed through binoculars. So we set up poles with the figurines on them, and they didn't have plates. And then we threw bread into the centre of them, so they were in a big circle. And then we decided to make it more obvious that where we wanted the birds to be, which was over the figurines, so that they added their excrement to the figurines, which is why we built perches.
Did you really say that? Well, I remember.
So they would decorate the figurines.
I remember the original idea was to have them in a park somewhere, and then there was the inconvenience of having to feed them every day, meant that a machine or something had to be made, and so that's how come the next bit, how that came about, and that's supposed to automatically feed them. So here's the motor in here, and that spins, and so when bread drops on it, it fires it out. But what makes the bread drop is an auger. That's an old carpenter's drill, like they used to use at a bracelet bit, and it fits in there quite nicely, and there's a motor that hangs from up the top here, and the motor slowly turns it in the direction that forces stuff down. We've had this in the garden, running it. We've tried different top materials. Sandpaper gives it the greatest grip and so fires them off with the greatest speed. It doesn't like damp stuff. It gets all clogged up, but croutons, very happy with croutons. I think we've become fearless experimenters, really, because I've always been a fearless experimenter. I used to pull things to bits when I was younger, and if I couldn't get them back together, well, it was worth it, you know.
Yeah, I experiment a lot with different materials and different forms, and usually, though, having to learn about how to use the materials. It's good getting to this stage, because now that this copper's here and the bird perches there, this is actually what I want to see, you know, rather than the stainless steel that they've been sitting with for ages. Because you fall in love with the materials sometimes. Like I feel like that about the tree branches too, because they're from the fruit trees. And they're quite special because I grew the trees at home. So I love using materials that are, you know, just from around, like easily accessible. I realised that a bird could perch on a little wire, but this is quite a nice aesthetic thing for a bird perch.